I'm a little shorter still. Fran called me a pioneer. Some people would use the word dinosaur, but we're okay. Good evening. I'm excited, humbled, and honored to be here tonight. Congratulations to my fellow inductees. Such amazing accomplishments, both on and off the field. I'm very proud to be a member of the class of 2016 C Club Hall of Fame. I'm here with my husband, Dick, a 1970 graduate of Cortland. He was a track and cross country letter winner and updates me regularly on all Cortland sport teams. Every day, every day. I married a track rat and he's been beside me every step of the way. My children and grandchildren stay back in Minnesota, but I'm so happy to have my brother Bill and 3 of my sisters with me. Sisters Susie and Charlotte and my twin sister Janine. It's wonderful to share this moment with family. Even though I only spent 2 whirlwind years at Cortland, they are the years that shaped my life and forged my career as a physiologist and as a coach. As a pre-Title IX baby, I didn't have any formal athletic experience, and honestly, never knew it was a possibility. I came from a family of mostly girls, living in a neighborhood of mostly boys, and we played boys against the girls football, baseball, and basketball in the neighborhood's driveway. The girls mostly won. I won't go into how many broken noses and blown out knees those boys suffered playing with the Schilly girls. We were pretty good, fast for sure. I learned just by playing in the neighborhood, but while the boys could play little league games and on high school teams, my sisters and I could only cheer from the sidelines. I never even knew what I was missing. I began my college years at Hartwick planning to become a doctor. Imagine my surprise when I could find out that I could actually try out for an athletic team. My athletic experience on the Hartwick basketball team sparked an interest and fueled an even greater dream of becoming a coach and a teacher. A career that I knew would allow me to grow and to nurture others, and one where I could share my love of training and competition. I transferred to Cortland and never looked back. I also never got out of the gym. I had to take a lot of classes to catch up. Though my passion was basketball, my talents were in the track and field world. I loved the hard work, the energy, the discipline, and the teamwork it took to be successful. I learned my coaching and teaching techniques at Cortland. I witnessed firsthand how truly caring for student athletes and believing in the value of sport was the formula for success. Those lessons have served me well. My records were in yards, not meters, so they are etched in stone or buried forever, one or the other. I graduated from Cortland in the spring of 1975 and went on to Syracuse as a graduate assistant in the men's track and field program. I became the interim men's track coach when the previous coach was fired. I survived by staying one step ahead of the guys and got 10 years of experience in that 1 year. In the years it took me to get my college degree, the landscape of women's athletics was changed forever. Some of those changes could be seen just within my family. My parents were Title IX champions before its birth. They sued the state of New York so that my youngest sister, Katie, could run on the high school boys cross-country team. A year later, she was the captain of the boys cross-country team and went on to earn a full athletic scholarship at Iowa State. And I was coaching men at a Division I university. It was exciting to be on the front line of these changes. I began coaching and teaching at St. Olaf College in '76, and for the first time ever was responsible for all aspects of running a program in cross-country and track and field for women. I might be one of the few active coaches, female coaches, that actually remembers what the AIAW was. My main goal was to provide opportunities for all women that wanted to participate regardless of their natural ability and talent. My short collegiate experience at Cortland was life-changing, and I wanted to give others that same chance to find the same joy in training and competing that I did. My 2 years here were a lifetime ago. It's been 40 years since I've been on campus. There are a few more buildings and a lot nicer facilities. And I now have the unique chance to thank the people who played the greatest role in my career at a time when I was too young, too selfish, and too dumb to even realize it. I may have been born too soon to participate in organized youth and high school athletics, but I happened to go to the exact right college at the exact right time and have the exact right professors. I've had many amazing teachers at Cortland, but I'd like to single out a few. My first class at Cortland was with Mrs. McGinley. It was in elementary methods, She welcomed the transfer students as a class of our own, and she demonstrated pure teaching joy. She was my most favorite educator, and one that I've tried to emulate through the years. She taught me to be passionate not only about the subject matter, but passionate about each student, and to do it with enthusiasm. Thank you, Mrs. McGinley. Ms. Langham gave me an opportunity to use my last year of eligibility in basketball. She didn't have to. I thought I was a great player. I wasn't. I was not part of the past, nor could I ever contribute to the future of basketball at Cortland. But she let me play. She was also my track and field coach, and she supported my club competition as well as letting me try numerous events on the track and field team. Her ability to allow everyone to have a role in the team and to make each member feel important impressed me the most. Her philosophy of coaching and the inclusion of all levels of talent are traits I have incorporated into my teams. Thank you, Ms. Lyman. The late, great Sally Wallace, pure and simple, made me laugh. I never had her for class, but was always impressed by the joy she had for her sport and her teams. Thanks to Mrs. Wallace for showing me how to laugh out loud and often with my teams. It is just a game, and it's supposed to be fun. And finally, Mr. Bursey. What an incredible teacher. I went to class to count the many different ways that she could explain the same concept over and over and over again. I was fascinated by her ability to reach every student. She taught with patience and the honest desire to make sure every student got it. I still aspire to be that kind of teacher. Thank you, Mr. Bursey. I took many threads from each of these fine women and wove them into the fabric of my life's work. My hope is that they are proud of me. I spent my career promoting women's athletics and offering opportunities to women of all shapes, sizes, and abilities. We've had a lot of success, for sure, but the heart and soul of my teams are the kids that never win, don't score, and will never make a championship team. They keep bringing their gifts to the table. They give their time and their energy to help themselves and their teammates become better people. It's a philosophy I learned while I was at Cortland and one I have never strayed from. I have truly been blessed. Now that I'm closing in on the end of my teaching and coaching career, I can give pause to reflect on the path I've taken. Dick and I have 3 amazing children who were able to participate and grow through sport and found success in doing so. They were dragged, literally dragged, into the chaos of coaching and have benefited from it tremendously. My favorite years of coaching were being able to coach my daughters in college. Our oldest daughter, Sarah, was the best captain I ever had, and she is now a high school social studies teacher and a very successful track and field coach. Our second daughter, Megan, is an accomplished businesswoman, is the most highly decorated track and field athlete in St. Olaf history. In 2013, we were inducted into the St. Olaf Athletic Hall of Fame together. I believe it is the only time a mother-daughter combination was elected into any athletic Hall of Fame in the same sport on the same day, ever. Think of all the stars that have to be aligned to have that happen. Our youngest son, Tom, also in the business world, found his love for soccer and continues to play the game. He's married to an NCAA record-setting softball pitcher. And my heart smiles as I hear my four grandchildren yell, ready, set, go, and chase each other around the house. Parker and Quinn, 3-year-old twins, Zach and Josephine, 4 and almost 6, have already experienced track, soccer, gymnastics, dance, and t-ball. Side note, t-ball should be banned. 3-year-old t-ball should never be played. Life is good, changes happen. And I'd like to think I had a little to do with that change and give all the credit to the experience I had at Cortland State. Thank you for accepting me into the C Club Hall of Fame. I am very proud to be a Cortland graduate, and I'm grateful to have had this opportunity to thank the fine coaches and professors for preparing me well for my professional journey. Thank you.